some great news. As you can see right here, the iPhone 5 has been released. As we saw from the rumors, if you were paying attention to the rumors or anything like that, you can see it looks a lot like all of the rumors. Everything that they pretty much said came true with it. Not exactly everything, but most of the rumors they were talking about came through. Even the photos with the two different colored back. I believe it's like aluminum and glass, and that's why it has the two different colors. I'm not positive on all of it yet, but I'm just gonna go through the Apple site here and go through everything with you guys and kind of explain it all. Well, first let's go through these main tabs here. There you can see the first picture of it. They show that it's thinner and it's got a lighter design. I'm gonna say right now I think the black one looks a lot better than the white. If you take a look at those both and compare them. It is a 4-inch Retina display now. The width is the same, but it's taller now. LTE has also been integrated into the new iPhone. I'll go through all like the different speeds later on, but LTE has been put into the new iPhone. From this picture, you can actually see they moved the headphone jack to the bottom, and they also shrink the dock size. And I think they said they have 3 microphones on the phone now, and the speaker's also been upgraded to sound better. It has the A6 chip now, and it says the performance is twice as fast. They upgraded the camera, and they're now calling it the iSight camera, and it also shoots panoramic photos now, which I believe was a previous rumor, I think for the 4S, but it's on the iPhone 5 now. And then they just talk about how advanced it is. They got like the Maps app here and the 3D maps, and then they have Siri here and how that's been upgraded. I believe I did a review of iOS 6, one of the betas previously. I'm not positive on that or not. You'd have to check my uploaded videos. But I will do an iOS 6 full review when the final is released to the public. So I'll have that out on my channel as well. And there actually was a rumor about new earbuds coming with the iPhone, and they do have new earphones, as you can see here. All right, so let's go ahead and go to this first tab here and go through some more in-depth information. It's thinner. We already covered that. But here's the white phone. This is the first picture. I'll show you of the white iPhone. And the back of it, the reason I don't want the white is because of the back. Like, honestly, the back is it's what doesn't really look that great to me. I think the black looks better. The only reason I would get the white over the black is because there's less fingerprints, but they actually have a coating on the front of the phone now, and it's supposed to help resist fingerprints. So I have no problem with the black one. Here's some specs of the phone. I can go through all that. 4-inch Retina display, we know that. And here are the LTE speeds and all the data speeds and everything. You can check it out all right here. The LTE can actually reach up to 100 megabits per second down, which is definitely insane. But like I said earlier, LTE has been integrated into the iPhone 5, so you definitely see some upgraded speeds when you're using it. And of course, with the A6 chip, you're gonna be able to do a lot more stuff like edit videos, because it is twice as fast as they said. The graphics are also faster, and the battery is even better, they said. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to, is the battery life. The 4S, if I'm using it a decent amount, it won't even get me through the entire day. So I'm hoping that the iPhone 5 will be able to do so. Here's a closer picture of the headphone jack here and the microphone. And here's the talk about the earphones right here. And those have definitely been upgraded, and they are supposed to sound a lot better and fit nicer. Like the old ones, the old earphones, those actually made my ears sore after using them for like a half an hour. Here's a closer picture of the back camera. They talk about the panoramic photos. And I'm not going to go through all of that, but they upgraded a lot of it, including the front-facing camera. They upgraded that to HD now. And then here's a closer picture of the dock. You can see how much smaller it is now. And the cord, they said it can go either way, so you don't have to make sure you have it facing the right way before you plug it in. It can be plugged in either way. There is no upside down. Of course, with the dock being changed, if you have any like speakers or anything like that where you just drop your phone in and it connects and like it charges in place at the same time, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But those have all been made for the 30-pin, which was the previous one, all the previous iPhones. And now because it has changed, you're probably thinking that you're not going to be able to use it with those, but they have a 30-pin adapter sold separately. So you can go ahead and buy that if you want to use it with your speaker systems or whatever. Maps I'm not going to go through because that's part of the iOS, so I'll cover that when the final iOS 6 is released. Siri, same thing with that. They just pretty much added sports and more in-depth information on restaurants and stuff like that. And again, with all this, I'm not going to go through because this is all the iOS. And iCloud, we know about most of that. So let's go ahead and go back up to the top here. and look at the design of the phone. Here is one of the things I just saw, and this is the 8 megapixel iSight camera. I believe the iPhone 4S is also 8 megapixels. I'm not positive on that, but I think it was. So that hasn't been upgraded, but it is now the iSight camera, and it's been upgraded in different ways, including that panoramic mode. It's made with all aluminum and glass body. There's nothing else it's made out of, except for some of the internals, of course, but it's all aluminum and glass. And now we're getting into some more of the white pictures of the iPhone, and actually, I think it looks better. Like if you look at this picture here, I actually think it looks better than what it did before. It's not terrible, but I still think I'd prefer the black one over it. I just think it looks nicer. Plus, my 4S right now is white, so I think I'd go ahead and go with the switch and get the black one instead. And again, I'm not going to go very in depth into all this. You can just go ahead and view it right on Apple's website. I'm not going to cover all of it, but basically, they have a whole bunch of different upgrades in the design. Built-in apps, I'm not going to go through from the apps. I'm not going to go through iOS. Like I said, I'll have a video up once iOS 6 final is released, and I'll have a full review of iOS 6. So I'll talk about the maps, the new maps. I'll talk about upgraded Siri and everything like that. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say, of course, which you may have already noticed, they now have a 5x4 layout rather than the 4x4. And same thing with the folders. You can now fit more icons into the folders. You can get another row in there of 4. So that's definitely a plus because of the taller screen, which of course you probably already have noticed. You can check out a whole bunch of different things here. If you want to, just go ahead and head over to the Apple website. I'm not going to go through all of it because this is all iOS stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next tab now. Actually, nope, we're going to go to Tech and Specs because iCloud, we already know what that is. So they're referring to the two different colors. The black one is black and slate, and the other one's referred to as white and silver. Pricing has stayed the same. I'm not going to go through all this stuff, so let's keep my heading down. Yeah, so here's all the camera stuff. They got the display stuff. Yeah, here's some information about the external buttons. And then they got some battery information here. I'm not going to go through all of it, like I said. But that looks like it is pretty much it. Yeah, all of this information towards the bottom here is all very in-depth stuff. I'm not going to go through all that. It talks about the environmental requirements and all this other stuff. I'm not going to go through all that. But that is the iPhone 5 pretty much summed up. Not very in-depth, but I didn't want to go very in-depth because I don't want to bore you guys. I just want to show you the new iPhone has been released. If you guys want more information of it, go ahead and just head over to the Apple site. It's apple.com/iPhone, and you can head over there and check it out. The buy tab here, if you click on this, it will be available for pre-order starting September 14th. Today is the 12th, and then it will be shipped and at your door at September 21st. And you can also go to the Apple stores and be in line starting at 8 o'clock in the morning on the 21st rather than pre-ordering online. And right here, you can go ahead and check your eligibility and get all the pricing and stuff for our different carriers. You can also go ahead and check out frequently asked questions and all this other stuff here. But that's it, guys. Again, I just want to make this video to let you know that the new iPhone has been released and pretty much just sum up the phone and most of the things that are new with it. If you guys enjoyed this video, go and like it down below. You can also subscribe at the top to be notified when I release my new videos. Again, I'll have a full review of iOS 6, the final version, when it's released to the public, up on my channel. So if you want that, go ahead and subscribe at the top. I'm probably going to buy the iPhone 5 now that I've seen it. So you guys can go ahead and look forward to the review of that and maybe some comparisons of it to the 4S if I still have that, because I'm going to sell my 4S now. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you next video. See ya.